us from Bauer Stadium. It's the Thunderbirds and the Sam Houston State Bearcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcats offense will have the football first. Now to guide the attack, Landon Locke. He probably spent plenty of time in the training room after being sacked 7 times in that loss last time out. Handoff from the gun. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. They'll ride the hot hand. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got a man. It's Reed. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. In the red area, it's Moore. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Locke. Pocket breaking down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
Now the Thunderbirds offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
And I think the defense a lot of times feeds off of the crowd and feeds off of their offense. Like, the offense did a great job going down the field, first drive, taking care of business, scoring points. Now they come out energized, flying around, and back-to-back sacks to start this game.
There he goes. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Thunderbirds will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And they swarm him under. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Hand off for Brown. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
To throw, it's locked. He's going to run it. QB got it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're throwing to your running backs, you got to be careful. You got to be accurate. You got to put the football out in front and make it an easy catch for these guys, and that's exactly what that QB did on that angle route.
Could not make his way to the corner. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him, and he never had a chance.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
Might be changing the route. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Off the play fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
And that is why this punter... Such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. And it's the Thunderbirds who are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 6th play of the drive coming up. He'll run it again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Jackson gonna throw it. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Thunderbirds come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Shakes off the defender.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to run for it. Here's a little room there. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. And it's the Thunderbirds will hustle to the line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Locke. It's complete to the left. At the 45 on his way. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Wants to go right back downfield. He's got him. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest. Will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they've finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. The Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They try to pop a run on the draw. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The run inside. It's Moore. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Wants to throw. It's locked. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And that's an encouraging sign to see for this offense. Last possession, they had to punt. Now third down. They get to third down right away. Execute at a good level. Move the sticks. Maybe get some momentum going here for this offense.
Finds his man. It's locked. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Bearcats. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Lining up for the PAT.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And it's the Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's going to take off. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The Thunderbirds have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds who look to keep this drive humming.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Thunderbirds, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Dumps it to the back. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quarterback may change this route. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Tight end now in motion. Creates a little room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back open in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
That's caught. It's O'Neal. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's locked. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
A give to Brown. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Using the quick game. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Moore. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Hauls it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And they tacked on the extra point. And here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And it's the Thunderbirds in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. There's continue.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep...
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Bearcats sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him,
got it inside the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Lott. Touchdown, Sam Houston! Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. And it's the Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit.
Now it's kind of decision time for this offense. It's been a great start to the football game. Moving the ball down the field, scoring 10 points on the first 2 possessions. Do you want the field goal to still be a 2-possession game? Or do you want to be aggressive here, try to go for it on 4th down, and maybe break this game open early?
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out.
Makes the catch and he's free. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found 0 answers in how to get back in this football game.
Dropping back, it's Lott. Pressure coming. And they got it.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Going to try to get it himself. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Finds his big tight end. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with a look at SMU in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Mustangs. Looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the 1st half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game in Huntsville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Thunderbirds head coach. One of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Jackson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Some misdirection with the counter. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 2nd down coming up. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Dorsett. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
He's got it down the left. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Heaves it on the run. Goes high to pull it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Looking downfield, it's Locke. Got a man. Pulled down for the tackle. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Bearcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. On the move. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. To the air. It's locked. Finds the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful.
Snags it, and there's running room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Thunderbirds want to move quickly. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his man down the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And it's the Thunderbirds are marching down the field.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys. He's
loose. The 10. And he scores. Touchdown, Thunderbirds!
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back into the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they were expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
Quick spin on the run. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Brown. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste?
There's a crease. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Moore. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Locke. Got it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get... They can score points, and now getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Oh, they're after him. Buried before he could blink. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Off play action. Fires left. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. The Thunderbirds send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Well, that play was supposed to go to the outside.
Well, and the defense knew that too. They saw the sweep right away, got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying to go. Listen, if you put those guys in a cage and you set an edge really hard, make that sweep that's designed where everybody's blocking out wide to go back inside, that's a win for the defense.
Punt is on its way. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Trainers out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
That's caught. It's Dorsett. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Jackson will throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And after that incompletion, they are left with a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, looking to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this.
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Bearcats. And the beatdown has ensued. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Jackson gonna throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And it's the Thunderbirds can really attack on this second and short. There's some room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. He leaves it with his back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll go right back to him. Breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Red 18. Red 18.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Here's a heat. He's got him in the flat. On the move at the 30. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Thunderbirds come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jenkins. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go with a direct snap. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Might be calling a hot route. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Sam Houston! And the stomping has commenced.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive.
Oh, he's got some just keeps moving. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Here we go. Ready. 18. Go.
Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't make the connection.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Pocket breaking down. Fires to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The give out of the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Makes the grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And they just tacked on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Jackson gonna throw it. They're working that left side. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it at the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fights off a defender. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.